I'm Shenae, and this is my crazy family. And so is this, and so is this. You haven't met those folks before, and neither has our baby boy. Even our 3-year-old Bowie doesn't remember meeting them because the last time I came home to visit my family in Toronto was for her first birthday in 2019. To say finally reuniting with family after the pandemic's kept us apart for over 2 years has been incredible is an understatement. Our hearts are so full watching our kids realize they have a big old family who adores them for the first time, and we hope this episode brings a little happiness and hope to your hearts, especially if you're still unable to reconnect with your own loved ones. We know how hard it is, so hang in there. And as a thank you for being a part of our digital family these past couple of years, we have a gift for you, so stay tuned to the end of the video to find out what it is. If you haven't already, take a second to subscribe and join the family. We'd love to have you. The adventures are just beginning. Okay, give me a kiss. Love.
Love you.
See you there. See you in Canada, baby. Just kidding. I'll see you when we get to the airport. Love you, Bo. Love. Okay, if you're wondering why I just said bye to Josh and Bowie, that is because our stuff did not fit in one car. We need to travel with 1,000 bags because we have 2 kids, but we can't fit everybody and everything in one car. We are running so late at this point, so I'm just saying a little prayer that we make it. Wish us luck. We made it onto the bus?
Yeah.
Yes.
We in the bus.
The cars have both been dropped off, and we are on the shuttle to the airport. Still running incredibly behind, but Josh is a very last minute hop on the plane, always manages to make it on his flight person, and I am the paranoid and can't breathe until I'm finally sat on the airplane person. Which one are you? Comment below. Oh, hi, Kingaling. We made it. Oh my goodness, we made it. I did not think we were gonna make it. I thought we were gonna have to get a later flight or go back tomorrow. Kings and I got our own little row. He's fast asleep, as always. And then Daddy-O and Bo are doing their thing. Up and away. One slept the whole flight, and one fell asleep as soon as we landed. Woohoo! Welcome to Canada, Kingsley. Your grandma's gonna be so excited to see you again. She's not even gonna recognize you, and your grandpa's gonna be so excited to meet you. I think it's only just finally hitting me how long it's been since I've been home. This is where I'm from, and it feels like unrecognizable to me just after the last over 2 years away and everything that's happened in that 2-year window. Like, I feel like a totally different person, and strange. Come on, Nina's outside, come! Flying with a baby, you got no problems, trust me. Flying with a 3-year-old, aka a 3-nager, and a baby, woo! Good luck. The queen is coming through. The queen is coming through.
This is definitely more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Oh my god, I can't believe it's actually been over 2 years. This is Kingsley! Oh my god, you're so big! I know, I'm so We made it! Can you believe we made it?
Yeah, with my phone.
I'm so exhausted after today, but we just got to our place, which I will show you tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you the view right now because it's amazing. Okay, I'm done. I was just really excited, so I want to show you guys. Good night. Good morning. Full disclosure, I just got out of the shower and I still have not washed my face since we flew yesterday, which is disgusting, but it turned into the longest travel day ever. It started at 4:30 a.m. It was only a 2-hour flight, and yet we did not get the kids down to bed until almost 10 o'clock p.m. So I did not wash my face last night. I am desperate to wash this plane off of me. So I'm gonna start with my little skincare routine, travel skincare routine, and then I will give you a little tour of where we're staying. Thank you to Yours Skincare for sponsoring this video and making my travel skincare routine so simple. I didn't have to think about anything when I packed it because I just got my entire Yours kit and threw it in the case. Super convenient, all the steps I need, and everything is personalized to my skin. So the way Yours works is you basically fill out your answers to their quiz, and you can upload a selfie, which I strongly recommend you do. That's what I did. In just natural daylight, take a selfie of your bare skin, and they will do a little analysis on your skin, pointing out any of the areas that they see, you know, issues in. I already knew that my main issues were gonna be redness, acne, and melasma. I still have some leftover discoloration from my first pregnancy. They personalize all of the formulas based on what my skin needs, and then they recommend whatever the regimen should be, all of the steps, etc., etc. So basically, I got a gentle cleanser, I got a balancing toner, which is probably my MVP of the whole thing because balancing my skin and toning down that redness is always my top priority every day. And then I got a daytime serum and moisturizer and a nighttime serum and moisturizer. Shout out to the packaging because it is the most gorgeous packaging I think I've ever seen. It just looks fun to use every day, which I know is such a silly thing, but to me is a very special touch. Yours is really particular about the ingredients that they put into all of their skincare products. They are focused on clean beauty. They're focused on being good to the environment with all of their packaging. And when I was filling out my quiz, I also had the option to mention that I was breastfeeding. So they made sure that all of the ingredients that were put into my routine in particular were pregnancy or breastfeeding safe, which is also just awesome. Obviously, when you have a baby that you're touching on all the time, anything that you ingest or that is absorbed into your body through your skin can be passed along to them. So I just like to keep it extra safe when I'm breastfeeding. And Yours allowed me to do that. Oh, so fresh and so clean. If you've been watching my vlogs for a while, you know how red my skin typically looks. And I think my skin is a testament to how well these products work. Everything just looks a lot more even as far as my complexion's concerned. Obviously, I had a pretty gnarly plain breakout, which is to be expected from any travel day really, but otherwise it's been clearing up my little hormonal breakouts. If you guys want to take their skin assessment, submit your selfie for analysis and all that kind of stuff like I did, then click the link in my video description below. They're also having a Black Friday promo, so if you want to take advantage of that promotion, make sure you click the link in my video description below very, very soon while it's still on. Okay, I'm just gonna whack a little concealer on these spots, dry my hair a little bit, and then I will give you a tour of where we're staying in Toronto. Oh, hello. Come inside. Come inside. Welcome to our home for the week. This is it. This is our little apartment for the week. So we've got a nice little dining table. Then we have our little kitchen that actually looks quite large because it is pretty large. Kitchens are essential in any hotel or apartment ever since we had kids. We do not stay anywhere without a kitchenette at the very least because it's just way easier. Kitchen over here and living area right behind it. Decent sized couch, TV. It's like small because obviously city living, but we were all in here last night and it did not feel too cramped. Like it was really comfy and cozy having everyone over. And then look at this. Woo! We're in business. Check this out. We have our own little balcony and check out what is right ahead there, guys. That, my friends, is the CN Tower. Literally the most incredible view ever. Obviously this is all windows as well, so at night when you just see everybody's apartment lights all lit up and the city lights all lit up over there, I swear to God, it just looks like one giant Christmas tree is outside your window. It is so beautiful. I've not been in a big city for a long time. Moving on, we have Granny Bob's room. She's not here yet, but this room is nice and waiting for her. Guest bathroom, kids bathroom. Kingsley's bath is already in the bath. Bowie's room, which we've made hers a little bit. Then we have the master, so we have our own bathroom for me and Josh. I have one closet, walk-in, which is crazy. Josh has a walk-in as well, which is crazy. And then we have our bed. I think this is a king-size bed. And again, beautiful, giant, floor-to-ceiling windows. And Kingsley's little bed. Do you like your home for the week, you guys?
Yeah.
Do you like your home for the week? So we're driving to my mom's house. And this is the first time that we're driving to this house because super surreal. My mom moved, obviously, in the middle of the pandemic, so we haven't been back to see the house. And this is the first time in over 20 years that I will be going to my mom's house and not going to that house that was virtually my childhood home. We lived in that house since I was 10 and have a ton of memories there, and we're never gonna go there again.
I didn't grow up there, so it doesn't really mean that much.
It means a lot to me. I think
You only
it's
li-
so
also only
weird.
lived there for 6 years. Jen.
No, I lived there for 8, but like really pivotal years. Like I feel like I lived there my whole childhood.
And I lived there for weeks.
Bowie lived there for weeks apparently.
I lived there for weeks.
Bowie visited there a couple times.
No,
yes.
I know, it's emotional. I'll get you.
It is emotional, and here's the craziest part of the whole thing. I say that I'll never go to the childhood home again, but I may, because I may want to like stop in there, because the story behind who moved into my childhood home is the craziest part of the whole story. But anyway, I'm excited to see my mom's new house. So weird. But were you excited to go to Nina's house? Woo! Bo's also going to be reunited with my brother's Rottweiler for the first time since she was a teeny tiny baby.
Never met.
She's never met him?
No.
She's met him on FaceTime a ton and loves him on FaceTime, but I don't think she really understands how big this dog is. So
That's
I'm hoping he doesn't spook her too bad. You want to come in?
Yeah.
Okay. She's very excited.
Oh, my little friend with you have.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it too. Wow. Oh, Mama, I love it. You want to go see?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mommy, right here.
This is awesome. Okay, bye. See ya. Uncle Liam in the kitchen. This is great.
Yeah, I know, eh?
This is, I think, my favorite part of the house. How cute and cozy is this little area? It's a shed back there. The prettiest shed I've literally ever laid eyes on. And then they built out this whole like pergola, chilling area. They've got little twinkle lights for nighttime. And I've already had 2 coffees out here by myself. It's been quite peaceful.
He's trying to catch me.
No, he's not going to catch you.
He tried to catch me.
You want to see him stand up, how big he is? We'll stand back here, let Liam get off his back and you can see how big he is.
He's a big boy.
You want to see? You can stand here.
I let him off.
Whoa! Wow!
And why he got Willie?
Why has he got a willy? Because he's a boy.
Why has he got a willy? Just got home from my mom's new house. Both of the kids fell asleep for a nap in the car, and then actually both transitioned to continuing to nap in the apartment. Super easy because I think they're just so excited by having family all around that like the stimulation is a lot, and they're wiped, which is great. I'm just feeling overwhelmed with peace. You know your kids are just safe, and you don't have to be on 24/7. Like as a parent, obviously that switch never goes off completely, but when you have aunts and uncles and grandparents around, something that I think a lot of people who have access to that all of the time probably take for granted because they just don't know any different, but we know different. All we've known is different. And it just is so refreshing to be able to like walk into my mom's house and have my mom grab my daughter's hand and take her to go play. And I don't have to worry about checking on her every 5 seconds and making sure she's okay because I know she's okay because she's with her grandma. This is like the break that we've been so desperate for. And I know we're so lucky that we even have grandparents to do this with in a different country. Like some people don't have that. So I don't want to like be dismissive of that by any stretch of the imagination. If you're doing this all on your own or you're a freaking single parent, like my hat's so far off to you. Just here on my own, thinking all the thoughts and feeling all the feels and feeling very happy and grateful.
Hello. It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood. Lydia's here.
AKA Nonina.
We are on our way to go and see Nona! We haven't seen her in over 2 years.
Mommy,
Yeah.
we're not there yet.
No, we're not there yet.
Almost there.
I just had a 8-mile run, just under 8-mile run in Toronto, which was lovely. Made me love the city even more. But we're about to do one of the things we've been most excited for since we got here and way before. We've been excited, you know. Well, we get excited to see her as soon as we leave for the next time because she's the best. So obviously introducing her to Little Kings and reintroducing her to Bowie. Who's very excited to see her Nona, aren't you?
It looks very different than the last time she
You were
saw
only
her.
a baby, weren't you, when you last saw her?
I was a baby.
She
Yeah.
was a baby, yeah.
It was your first birthday
baby.
party. That was the last time you saw Nona. My goodness.
So yeah, I expect some tears here. And to be honest, if people aren't crying, then I'm
I'm gonna be a little disappointed.
just gonna leave. Yeah, it's a waste of time.
Hello. Hello. Oh, there you go. Kings, you gonna see these Nona? Wait for us. Wait for us. Nona. Nona.
How are you?
Baby.
I love you, baby. Che bravi che
Oh.
Hey,
Who's that?
let's go. We will fire on the slide.
See?
That was me. And
You can
they're
take it.
open in front of
his
me.
neck.
heavy. He's heavy, yeah.
What a good.
Are you happy?
Are you happy? Leave it on, leave it on.
He's a happy boy. I swear I can see Kingsley's upper half, like his brow, in Liam in this picture. Yeah.
Look how cute you are, though.
I know, I'm saying that's one of the very few
Yeah.
cute child photos of me.
Yeah.
Going through old photos and just found this of Nona and my Nono who passed. Look what a stud he was, guys.
Guarda che anche qua si era
Oh my goodness.
giusto boyfriend.
Oh my god, this is when they were just dating, boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh my god, look at that. How cool is that? Ciao.
Good care.
Ciao,
Look out
ciao,
for the
ciao.
family, guarda che beautiful.
Say ciao. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. Give her a kiss.
Ciao, bello.
Mwah. Looking good. Big day, big day. Gotta have a big breakfast. Keep your strength up.
Yeah.
Get ready for G-Box or I-Ball.
Ready.
You ready?
Ready, you're ready, you're ready.
The rest of the beaches are all munching on cereal, but I just want to let it be known that I had oatmeal with 100% pure maple syrup, Canadian made.
roll. Bring Granny a water, shall we?
Love you guys.
Love you.
See you with the granny and
Say
show.
bye bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you, bye. Bye.
Love you.
This is it. Me and my lovely little Bosie. She just woke up from a nap. We're on our way to finally be reunited with my mum, Bowie, and Kingsley's granny, Shenae's mother-in-law, the one and only Miss Bobby Beech. We're on our way to go and pick her up now. It's been 2 years and we can't wait. Join us. Granny! Come on, Granny! Here I am! Yay! It's Granny! Is that your Granny?
Yeah.
We're together now.
Bowie and Josh are with her right now, and we are going to be with her momentarily. Just feels so surreal, and it didn't feel like it was going to happen until this very moment. So this is so exciting. This is so exciting. Granny Bobs, Granny Bobs, yeah! Granny Bobs, yeah! Oh, the king is ready. The king is ready to meet Granny, isn't he? Are you so happy to be with Granny?
We're jumping.
Hey! Oh my
She's got chocolate for me.
Oh my goodness, most importantly. I mean, Granny's here, but she came with chocolate.
This is Kingsley.
The first time Granny Bobs is holding Kingaling.
Here we are.
Oh my
Here we are. Here we are.
Those beach jeans are strong. In case you wondered where they both got their eyes, it's Granny Bob's.
So scrubby. Come close, Bo. Come close. Don't go far away from me ever again, okay?
Cutie.
Okay. Let me get you comfortable.
And so it begins. Granny Bobs is going to bed early because she's tired from her flight. But fun fact, you guys, Granny Bobs is the #1 fan of these vlogs. And now she's in one. So if you've ever watched one of our vlogs and thought, I really enjoy these, I tune in week after week, you never know when you might appear in one too.
Yeah. You know when sometimes you're reading through the comments and there's one that says first? Granny Bobs.
Granny Bobs.
She's the one who does that.
The #1 Life's a Beach fan, the OG Beach herself, Granny Bobs. Good night. Good morning. Just woke up. First morning with Granny Bobs, and look how beautiful this is.
He was walking down the road
Mommy.
and I saw a donkey.
It's a donkey bug.
He only had 3 legs, 1 arm. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. And he smelled really, really bad.
The best. She's so happy. This is, makes my heart so full. This is what that kid deserves, you know?
Granny Bobs is in the house, so I am off to find a gym. This will be my first time working out in public since the pandemic happened, so I don't know how it's gonna go with a mask on, but yeah, excited to get my body moving, excited to have a little bit of help so I can go and work out without babies crawling all over me, as you see is normally the case. And I'm back at our hotel room because I wasn't allowed into the gym. I'm not a resident, I'm just a guest. So I have an idea. We're gonna have to get creative. I'm back! It's very quick because I did not work out.
Oh.
They wouldn't let me in.
Oh, why?
We're not residents and it's residents only.
You didn't put on your residence hat.
No, I forgot it.
You put the eye on.
Toronto.
No. So Kings, I think I'm gonna need your help to get this
Yeah, he
done.
needs a bit of building milk anyway, I reckon.
Okay.
Mine didn't work.
Snack break and then workout. Well, that obviously did not go as planned, but we got it done in the end, didn't we? Thanks, guys. Thanks for helping Mama get it in. We are heading out into the wild. Into the wild with Granny Bobs and the kiddos on a hunt for Daddy-O.
Ray!
Currently working.
Ray!
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 So we got about 2 minutes outside of our front door, and Bowie decided she did not want to walk anymore. So I've been carrying her for about 15 minutes right now, and she is not light particularly, and I'm sweating. I'm now in a t-shirt, even though it's mid-November. Kingsley's having a nice little nap being pushed by Granny Bob's. So, you know, one of us got the easier job here, just saying. So what would have been about a 20-minute walk without a 3-year-old was probably about a half an hour walk with a 3-year-old, and by the time we got here, Josh had left. Now waiting for him to come pick us up in the car. So nice of you to come pick us up.
Hi!
Getting out of the car to go for our PCR test to return back to Nashville. This kind of marks the beginning of the end of our Toronto trip. It's been good so far. Still have a few days left. Baby's sleeping. Happy days. Honestly, I feel like she might have touched my brain. You know, when you got that feeling still up in your head. Your mom still looks classy and glamorous while getting her nose swabbed. Done. And fun fact, this is exactly where I grew up. That's the Village Chill. Really good frozen yogurt.
Not very good. They've always told me it was good, and it's not very good at all. I think it was convenient.
Convenient and delicious. And this is the convenience store that I shopped at all the time. The lady knew me and my brothers by name because we lived right down the road, so we were there all the time. And this is now a giant liquor store, but it used to be where I always got my lunch from school. We would all walk there to go and get lunch, and I would get fries with gravy, called the Village Restaurant, no longer there. We are right by my mom's old house, which I said I wanted to maybe do a drive-by at, but Josh has convinced me that that is like a crazy person thing to do and I should not do that. But I told you there is a crazy part of the story of my mom moving house, and I'm just going to tell you about it because I'm not going to go to that house and creep out the owners. But basically, my mom is selling the house. She'd been there for over 20 years. It's the house I grew up and was raised in. I lost my best friend just after I moved to LA. He was still in Toronto, and I was about 19 years old and got the call, the worst call I've ever gotten in my life. And I kept a photo of him in my bedroom at my mom's house for all of these years until she moved house, and I now no longer have a room at her house. She sold the house to a man who had 2 kids and a baby on the way, and his wife. And she was going through the process of selling the home, signing all the paperwork, etc., etc. She finally met the wife of the person buying the house, and it was my friend who passed away's sister. But yeah, it brought goosebumps to my whole body. I like cannot believe that she's now living there with her family, and I think they already welcomed their baby, and it's just a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. It was like a little moment, just letting me know, I think, and hopefully letting her know too, that like he is totally with us, and he would be so happy about that. Lanny, if you're watching, I'm thinking of you, and I'm so happy you're in that home, and I hope you and your family are settled in and loving it, and I know that Corey would just be so, so, so happy. We are all heading out to dinner. We're going for one big, giant family dinner. We're only 30 minutes late for dinner, so, you know, par for the course when going anywhere with 2 kids. Smells like pee-pee, isn't it? Life in the city. dinner was really nice.
It was really nice, wasn't it?
It actually was really nice. I think being at dinner made me even more excited for Christmas and stuff because it made me excited to see the rest of our family over in England. We decided that leading up to the holidays, we wanted to do a little something for you guys as our extended family here on YouTube because we're so appreciative of you spending time with us every week. We want to treat you guys to dinner, somebody to dinner every week until Christmas, till the end of the year. All you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment below answering what question. We're gonna leave a question in every video that you have to answer in the comments. Josh and I are thinking about doing another little YouTube series on this channel about basically daring each other to do really dumb shit. Is that something that you would want to watch? Yes or no? All you gotta do is answer that question in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed. Sign up for YouTube to subscribe if you don't already have an account. And one of you will be getting dinner on us. We will contact you in the comments section to coordinate how we can treat you to dinner. We'll see you next Sunday.
See you next Sunday. Merch coming soon.
It's time to start saying our goodbyes. This has been the travel day from hell. And it's such a short flight. I did not expect it. As you can see, no Granny Bobs.